You guys, guess where I am? You may recognize this. Look at all these cardboard magic minis. Yep, that's right. I'm at Mom and Dad's. Say hi, Dad.
Hey, welcome back.
Dad is going to talk us through all of the little things that he has made and he's in the process of working on. You guys all remember Rose Cottage right here. Dad, what materials did you use for Rose Cottage again?
I use styrofoam, cardboard, some craft sticks, and some popsicle sticks.
We are a huge fan of miniatures. And then for the first time, do you guys remember the holiday movie cottage that Dad has been working on? Here it is, all finished. Didn't it turn out so beautiful? And if you remember, Dad, you used the egg cartons to create this look.
Correct. The stones are from egg carton, and the chimney bricks are from takeout containers, styrofoam takeout containers.
And then notice the little sweet little windows right here. Dad, what do you use to give this appearance of glass?
I used, sometimes you buy a package and it comes in a plastic container. I just cut up the plastic containers and make windows out of them. And using craft sticks and or coffee stir sticks.
Oh, really? Yeah. This is like coffee stir sticks?
Right.
You guys, look at that. Look at all the detail.
And a lot of glue.
What kind of glue are you using?
I'm using hot glue and Eileen's craft glue.
And where do you get your craft glue? Is that at Hobby Lobby?
Pretty
Michael's?
much anywhere, any big box store and or Michael's or Hobby Lobby, correct. Okay. And these are concepts. This was a request. The Holiday Movie House was a request to do, and I had no reference other than just a picture. So I kind of winged it, and it's kind of my version of what's in the movie.
Isn't it beautiful, you guys? I love this. And then these here, this is what I'm so excited to talk to you guys about. This is a new venture that Dad is going on, right?
This is a 3D Shadowbox, but it's forced perspective. It's like 2-point perspective where things are wider here and they get narrower as they go farther away. And it kind of forces a 3D effect. The stones are styrofoam takeout containers again. Some printed images, and everything else is cardboard.
All this is cardboard? Okay, wait, what about like these right here?
And craft sticks, dowels.
Oh, these are dowels?
Yeah. I think these actually are chopsticks.
Wait, what?
Yeah, those are chopsticks.
These
and
are
I cut
chopsticks.
off the pointed end.
Oh my gosh, this is so
and
stinking cute,
you guys. And I put a little light in
you
here, which is controlled from the top.
Look at this.
Made the little broom out of rope.
And anyone can do this, right?
Anyone can do this, sure.
Well, tell them what you're thinking about some of your ideas, what you're planning to do.
I really love 2-point perspective, 3-point perspective, because it's kind of like an optical illusion. So it's very creative and challenging at the same time. Because although this looks like a square box,
right?
I had to make that too, but it's kind of like an old TV set, right? And the picture tube, so it's a box inside a box. So I created this whole piece that you see here, and because everything's on an angle like this, I created it separately, but then put it in another box that gives it its chassis, its frame, if you will.
And approximately how long did it take you to create this?
On and off, it probably took me about a month to do that. And I used wood for the floor, which was just strips of dollhouse flooring.
Oh, that's dollhouse flooring? Okay. And then all of this right here is just cardboard?
While this right here is popsicle sticks, glued to cardboard.
That is so fantastic. I love this, you guys. Look at this.
And inside, it's wet inside, or the illusion of wet ice. And what's I really like is you can print out just about anything. This is one idea. It could be a forest scene, it could be a fairy scene, and that's why I really want to get into doing this, because just based on this, picture all the different things that it could be.
Well, maybe we could ask the subscribers, maybe if there's a scene that they would like to see, maybe a forest with a waterfall. Maybe we can ask you guys what you'd like to see, and maybe we can challenge Dad to create it. What do you guys think about that?
It is challenging, but it is also rewarding to have a concept and an idea in your head and actually watch it come, to reality, to realism.
I'm all about it, Dad.
And you can add things like lights. There could be a lot more lights in there. There could be other things that are working in there. So you have to come back, and in the future, hopefully we'll have a whole bunch of these. And based on your feedback, we might create something, nature.
Let us know.
It's unlimited what we
Let
can
us
do
know
with
in the
this,
comments if you want to see Dad
Wouldn't it be cool to do a
create
whole
something.
fairy scene?
Yes.
I think that would be fun.
Yes and yes. And then what about this little one right here, you guys?
This is one of the first things I did. I drew this house out on, I sketched it out on paper, and it was all flat. It was all 2D. And I thought, well, what if I take that same 2D image, but make it pop out and look more 3D? So that was basically my first attempt.
Look at the sides, you guys.
Yeah, and these are straws and coffee stir sticks and cardboard. You can see on the other side, I even used Lipton tea boxes. So anything you got laying around the house, don't throw it away. It might come in handy. But from a distance, it kind of messes with your brain when you look at it from different angles. So that's what I love about it. And this could be a beach scene, could be a mountain scene, again, a fairy scene. So it's
whatever you want to create, whatever you love, right?
Pops out of your head.
And then this, you guys, this has to be one of my favorites that Dad's working on. So
my niece wants, from viewing all of your videos, she now wants a she shed, and they bought some land. So she had an idea in mind that her she shed would have a slanted roof and windows up above. So I did this mock-up, and I love doing mock-ups because it really gives you a visual of what you're doing. So it's more of a cartoon mock-up. And then they got to thinking, well, they really need more space up above, an attic. So we came up with another concept, and I'll show you that one.
So this is going to be like a little tiny home?
Yeah.
On her property.
Actually, this is going to be 18 feet deep and 20 feet wide. So it'll be an 18 by 20 she shed.
Isn't this adorable? Remember how Dad's always saying he makes little models?
And tape. You got to have lots of tape.
Love that.
So There you go. Don't throw away any cardboard. And I use a lot of straight pins just to hold things in place before I commit to gluing them down.
Oh, that's a good idea. And so this was the first mock-up, and then she said she wanted the extra space on top, right?
Right. They decided that they want not an attic, but some storage space in an attic type ceiling, which this shows you more about what I'm talking about.
You guys, look at this.
This area up here on both sides will allow her to put stuff up there for storage.
Look how stinking cute this thing is.
And I left, this is unfinished because it's a working piece. It's a concept idea. It allows her to work through this and get her ideas down because she wants a sewing room, a craft space. You know, it's going to allow her to figure out where she wants everything.
To accommodate everything that she's...
So because it is going to be for that, she's going to need a lot of light. So
ta-da!
You got a door and some windows. And of course you got all these windows. And I left this removable and see-through. So because, you know, again, she wants to vision her stuff in there and where it's going to go and all that stuff. So this is a concept idea. Came out of my head. And now it's in cardboard. So you can really look at it and get a real good idea. Now down here, what you don't see is all this is going to be a porch.
So just imagine.
So I'm going to lay it down here and visualize the porch.
Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. I love it.
And that again is going to be 18 feet wide or 20 feet wide and 18 feet deep. So
right.
Depends, and they're going to build that on their property, so I can't wait to see it.
We can't wait to see
really happen. If that's what she decides to go with. So it's kind of a commission job.
Oh my gosh, you guys. So be sure to let us know in the comments just about everything. We're just so excited that you're here and always wanting to hear about what you think about future projects. So let us know.
Back, for sure.
Yes, for sure. And let us know, especially what you think about the shadow boxes and a little challenge for Dad. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.